Hi, I'm Sandy and welcome to Sandy's Numerology. Today I'm going to be looking at what is hot in the news as of the 2nd of January, is the uprising that's happening in Iran. So Iran, the Islamic Republic in Western Asia, was born on the 1st of April 1979. So it has double hidden fives and it's got a 4 life path. And what is interesting here is the double fives tells you of power and control, religion, tradition, old habits, don't like change. And this will be about the powers, of course, that are running the country. Not to say that there's not a lot of people that are also quite in the word of tradition. But having a 4 life path and born in the month of April is how they are locked down. So very much like Zimbabwe with a 4 life path, and they're born on the 18th of April, is that there's a lot of restriction, and the powers that be are about the power and control. The 4s show that it's more about what is in the earth that is of value, what can be dug out of the earth, what can be built on it, and it's got a lot of the word raw materials. But with the uprising that is happening at the moment, Iran is in a 6 personal year, and Iran adds to a 6. Their age is the age of 38, which adds to an 11. So what is actually happening is not new. This is about the word depression, and Iran has depression as a country. And we can also look at how Zimbabwe, just to kind of get an idea that Zimbabwe's been in a long period of depression and lack of economic involvement, and how they shut themselves down and people couldn't get in, but people that were in there also couldn't do much within Zimbabwe. It's exactly the same as Iran. But being the age of 38 is the number 11, which is what 2018 adds to, which is about the masses and the mass uprising. And we know that astrologically, if people were not prepared, or people or countries or powers that be or industries were not prepared to move into the 21st century and build and change old structures and bring in new structures and open themselves up to the 21st century, then the people will rise. So we've seen that in South Africa, we've seen that in America, we've seen that all over the world, where the people and the masses are out there. And this is the same for Iran. And this 11 is going to continue. Their turning point would have been October of 2017, and this will continue to April and probably dovetail for about 2 months thereafter, where there'll be more uprisings. And this is all about to change the old structures, the no food, the corruption, and how the powers that be at the top, which is the same as the pyramid scheme, is that all the money is going up and it's not filtering down. So as a country, and having depression, 2 years after their depression year, they go into a year where it's almost like if they were a human being, where they disconnect. There's a disconnection. And a band-aid is not going to solve. But I'm going to make a prediction here on Iran, because starting from around the 1st of February, which is 2 months before the turn of their birthday, there's going to be a change of direction with Iran. There's going to be a move and a shift and a movement, which is how internally the country is going to make some enormous changes. But I believe that already the old ways that have been, which would have been when they were 36 and 37, which they would have been in a 4 and a 5 personal year, that the powers and the regime and the control was exactly what we've had with Zuma in South Africa, and the fraud and the mismanagement of the running of the country. But that's going to change. It's got 1 year, literally, of change. If it doesn't make the change of direction, which I believe they have, and it's going to be one of their best years, will be 2018, 1st of April, to 2019. 1 year. Because when they turn 40 and 41 is where they are restricted. Outside is restricting. Outside is closing their doors. But this could easily be where there's going to be more drama, more aggressiveness, but this can be where this change of direction from 2018 April could bring in a new move within Iran. And this will be that they need to make some serious decisions, because otherwise in 2019 and 2020, which is a match to what is going on in America in 2018, 2019, which will have an effect for America in 2020, is where the heads are going to bump. And America going into a 4 personal in 2018 and 2019, 2020, there's a clash, because America's got 4s and 5s and Iran's got 4s and 5s. So America doesn't even like change. America, though, has got the 11s, which they say, how can we partner? And Obama had an 11 life path, and he did partner with Iran. And here we've got Trump, who's actually breaking those ties. But this is going to have a cause and effect that Trump needs to be incredibly careful about, because of the problems that are going to surface within America in 2018 July, all the way through to 2019, that there's a clash between who's right and who's wrong, the internal militant. This could be people from Iran reacting to America and affecting America. So President Trump needs to be incredibly careful, because he could put the fire out, or he is going to add fuel to the fire. And there is not a happy ending here at all. So all I can say is, Donald Trump, you need to be incredibly careful how you handle this. And you need to reach out, because you have double 11s. America has double 11s. And you need to reach out, formulate that partnership, how we can solve closing down food and the people's access to survival. You need to be seen to be a better country and a better president, and rather uplift and help uplift the people in Iran, and negotiate and do a deal to actually stop this violence and make sure that the people are not struggling. Otherwise, the cause and effect, as I've said earlier, is not going to be pleasant, because there's going to be some militant issues that will arise within America in 2018 to 2019 to America's birthday in 2020. A deal can be made to even change the powers that be and the way they do business and how the way they run their country. You can't force change, but you can negotiate change. Thank you for watching Sandy's Numerology.